Just a quick little callback to something that I mentioned in a previous much longer video. I was about to renumber this symbol right here, and I wanted to show everyone this right here. The benefit of adding your data sheet, if you have this ability in your CAD program here, to add it in, okay? So this is just going to be the path. Unfortunately, you got to go get the path, and you got to paste it in. Now, what I am kind of fond of doing is if you have a data sheet and you want to store them wherever you want to put them on your computer, that's fine. But if you also copy it into the folder where you're keeping this project at, that makes things a little bit easier, or a lot of bit easier to find when you need them. Now, what you're going to need to do is put the full absolute path into this field right here, not the relative path being the path in the folder that our project currently is. It doesn't seem to work that way. So you need to get the absolute path, and so you're going to want to go find your file in your project, the PDF, the data sheet, right click on it, and go to properties. So this is Linux. Mine's going to be a little bit different than most of yours out there. Windows, same thing. Right click, properties, copy the whole thing here. Now understand that this path statement right here is to the folder where this is kept. So we're going to put this in here, and then you got to put this on the end of it, okay? So we'll copy that, we'll paste that over into here, and then /, and then copy that right there and put that at the end. Okay, again, Windows users, your backslashes. So once you got this full path in there, then you can just hit show datasheet, and you see what happens? So now this datasheet is sort of linked, I guess you'd say, to this specific symbol that we're putting on here. It makes it really handy to do things like what I'm currently working on. I need to renumber these things because I messed up. Now, if you're working away here and for whatever reason you want to go check the data sheet, you can just come here. There's a path already there again now. What was it I'm after? Oh, maybe I'm curious about, what, some value here is. Now, to go a little bit further with this, what might be nicer, maybe. This all depends upon what your, location or connection is. Instead of pointing it to your computer somewhere, you can just wipe this all out, and what I have right here, if you can see that, is the web address, right? So now I come back here, the web address is here, I hit show datasheet, and then you get this. So kind of nice. Then if, for example, say you're working at home and then you go somewhere else, but now the absolute path to the PDF, the data sheet, is not the same, or you have it on your memory stick like we talked about before, but you go to somewhere else and it's an E drive instead of an F drive or D drive or something like that, and it's going to get messed up, right? So maybe it's better to point it just straight to the internet. So as long as you got an internet connection, it'll pop up. Now, if you don't got an internet connection, that's kind of a bummer, and unfortunately, they don't let you have two different fields in there, or multiples. That would be kind of nice. Now, one more piece to this. Instead of linking right to the data sheet, maybe instead you link it right to the place where you're going to purchase the item from. So you actually got the right model number, and you can really quickly, easily see if it's still in stock, because these things come and go all the time. And of course you got the data sheet right here, so you could just copy that there. I'll close it so you can maybe see it pop up, and paste it in there, hit show data sheet, and there you go. You see? So a handful of different options to possibly help you out. I was just thinking that you could even create, let's say, a new symbol that really isn't anything other than a holder that says my project, and maybe now you place that in your schematic and have it linked to your bill of materials. The bill of materials that you've saved, say on DigiKey here. So if you have a part, or you have a circuit that you've been making for a while and people are buying it, and you want to maybe make 100 more or 10 more or something like that, well, what are you going to do? Well, click this and it will go right to your bill of materials, and you say, hey, cool, give me a dozen sets of those or whatever you need. So maybe you could even take that far. All right. So anyways, that's adding data sheets to your schematic symbols.